What up, people, man? It's your boy Spaces, man, and today we got a brand new video, man. What if your sound could move, breathe like it's alive? So today we are diving into Audio Modern GateLab 2, a creative gate sequencer that literally animates your audio. Shout out to Audio Modern for sending this over early so I can test it out, play around with it, and so I can release it to you guys. So definitely shout out to them. It's your boy Spaces, and let's dive into GateLab 2. All right, so the original GateLab was dope, and I had it. I use it all the time, but GateLab 2 isn't just an update to that one. It's a full evolution. Audio Modern built this from the ground up with a brand new randomization mode, a smoother interface, and MIDI effect option for Logic Pro and iPad. So this particular video, we're going to look at it in the DAW. Of course, I use Bitwig. I don't use Logic Pro. But we're going to look at it in Bitwig and we're going to break it down. So GateLab 2 chops and it reshapes and breathes life into a static audio. So whether if you're gating drums, vocals, or pads, it turns simple sounds into pulsing rhythmic patterns. You can flip between the flow and the gate mode to decide how it modulates the volume, and the built-in randomizer gives you endless variations. Perfect for being inspired when your ideas are stuck. So this is the actual layout of GateLab 2. The clean layout makes sense instantly, sequences lanes, modulation grid, and density controls right up front. Every section responds in real time, so you can perform live tweaks without stopping the flow. The new filter section lets you script movement and more precision. Think along the lines of surgical motions for your sound. And the crazy part about GateLab 2 is that you can hit this random button right here, and suddenly you have a brand new rhythmic texture. And just so you know, this is not like random chaos. It makes musical sense. And because the presets are easily saved, exported, and shared between different devices, you can keep your favorite grooves across all your setup. So if you have the iPad version and you have the DAW version, you can switch in between the two. And of course, GateLab works with anything. It's a VST. It works in VST 3, AU, AAX. It even has a standalone version with Mac or Windows, and it actually works with iPad also. Works with all major DAWs. It's just an effect. Now, the crazy thing with this, you can chop long vocal pads into rhythmic stabs. You can animate reverb tail for cinematic sound design, or you can pair it with a simple loop and watch it transfer into something every 8 bars. All right, and so this is GateLab 2. As you can see, the interface is very, very smooth. It's updated from GateLab, the original one. And there's a lot more buttons on here, and you can see, of course, your rate, your steps, your swing, your smooth, your wet and dry is here, which is cool to kind of play around with the wet and dry. It's pretty cool. This is one of the things that I've actually loved about it is that you could turn on like the cutoff and the resonance here. You have your complexity slider, you have your randomizer, you have your remix, you have your instant, which will give you different variations instantly. I love that. You can reset it, take it back to 0. I just want to let you see how it actually sounds. And you have of course, your infinity button here, which I absolutely love that Audio Modern does. And you can even come down here and create different MIDI MIDI presets that you've saved in here. You can switch between them as you actually play, which I absolutely love that Audio Modern does. So I just wanted you to see how it actually sounds. I have this little spot here that I am kind of playing around with. I'll play it from here to just so you can hear it. So you can really hear it here. I love it on this because it's kind of, so if I turn this all the way down, it's all the way through, but if I turn it up, it kind of cuts it off, which I love because at certain parts of this, I may want it to be 100% cut with this particular rhythm. In other parts, I want it to have its own full rhythm. But that's pretty much how it works in a nutshell. And of course, you have your presets here, which is some dope presets, but I love to come in here and just kind of mess around with what I'm looking for and just kind of dial in what I'm looking for to get to that point. So that's pretty cool, but this is GateLab 2. Right now, Audio Modern is running a season sale, 40% off of GateLab 2, free with any purchase using code BLACK40. BLACK 40, which will make the standalone price $19. And I have a link in the description if you would like to actually purchase that. It's an affiliate link, so it does nothing different to the price than what it already is, just helps the channel grow. So basically, GateLab is one of those plugins that's simple on the surface, but it opens up doors for infinite creativity. If your tracks are ever static, you can inject this to give it a little life. And for me, it's going to replace GateLab 1 that I use all the time. So this is definitely replacing the GateLab 1 and moving to the forefront. And that's all I have. And of course, if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. Let me know what's your favorite plugin that you use for rhythmic manipulation. And of course, links are below if you like to grab GateLab 2. And until next time, keep your sound in motion. It's your boy, Creative Spaces. We out. Peace.